there are innocent people in prison, thousands of them, and they shouldn't be there. I mean, you hear about these stories, and you're like, man, what is wrong with the criminal justice system? And that's the passion for both of us, to stand up and say something.
I can't rest knowing that there's innocent people in prison. I was in prison. I was there. I know what that feels like. I know what it's like to wake up every day and have to face your torment every day, have to face your nightmare every day. So I don't want to leave no man behind, you know? So if the Army can do it and say they can't leave no man behind, so can we. When I was in prison, our attorney at the time, well, she was my attorney, but she was his attorney first, Cheryl Pilot. I reached out to her and I told her I was struggling. She said, Lamont, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know how to talk to you or what to say to you. And the only person that I know that could help you and possibly give you some kind of encouraging words that help you out with what you're going through is Darryl Burton. You can call him.
Well, I went to prison about 15 years before Lamont went to prison. We were both murder cases. We both from the urban core. We both dark-skinned brothers. We both came from neighborhoods that was impoverished. We both had public defenders that didn't really represent us in a good way. Neither one of us wanted to identify with being considered a prison number. We both did almost the same amount of time. I did 24 years wrongfully, he did 23 years wrongfully. It took both of us about the same amount of time to get Centurion to help us. I wrote Centurion for 10 years, he wrote Centurion for 9 years. It took Centurion 8 years to get me out, it took Centurion 7 years to get him out.
I know what it's like when you walk away and people be like, hey man, don't forget about me when you leaving. And you can't forget about those people because I was that person at one point in time. I can't go to sleep at night right now without thinking about those people. Each letter they write, each phone call they make to say I'm innocent, I need help, I have to do it. And he said he wanted my help to do it, and I'm like, hey, let's go fight it.
People call us, they reach out to both of us, and as long as we out here, we're gonna fight to just try to free as many people as possible. Wrongful convictions is an epidemic. It has been an epidemic. People come home from prison who've been convicted for something that they done, and they got all kind of programs in place for them. They have nothing in place for an exoneree. I got this vision, what I was telling, the start of an organization, man, a movement where we exonerees, I just need somebody to work with me where we can start doing the same kind of work that the people who helped us, let us do that same kind of work. Who best can identify with this work and tell these stories than guys like us?
What we want to do is free as many people as we can while we got breath in our bodies.